I'm Beanz Warde. I'm a stand-up comedian. I'm a human rights activist, an egalitarian, an animal lover, a walker on beacher. I'm a traveller and I'm LGBT. We are an indigenous group of people who come from Ireland, and we are nomadic. That was our lifestyle. That's exactly how our traditions unfolded. We have our own language called Shelta, or Gammon or Cant, as the other dialects. And unfortunately in Ireland, those parts of our history have been whitewashed out of the history books. Marginalised groups tend to hold on to their traditional values a lot more because that tends to be their historic norm. That's where their culture lies. However, culture is an adaptive term. What is culture but the consensus of the community? But if the community is continually adapting and becoming different, and there are new people within the community through intersectionality, well then the culture changes. And that needs to change. That needs to adapt with the times and with the people that are there. So I waited until I was at a point where I was, I suppose, secure within my career to come out. And I did it at a time that it was Pride for Galway. The media were there and they conducted an interview then after that. And I remember saying it to my friends, you know, this is why I want to do it. How do you gear this towards people who haven't come out yet? And I wanted to normalise it. I wanted to show that there is a correlation in the mentality of what I was going through, fighting for my own justice and my right to be myself. And I was making the correlation to show exactly that the travelling community have been doing that themselves to fight against discrimination. And I was showing them that, you know, what you really should be looking at is fighting together towards a common goal, which is to get rid of all forms of discrimination. There's a clear message of camaraderie, of fighting a fight together. And I think that's where the LGBT community need to step in, because with intersectionality, the LGBT community are the largest community across the world, I think, because we have connections to every different group, every class, every colour, every creed. We have people in all of those. Why can't we all come together and use that shared knowledge and say, you know what, through intersectionality, I know now what it's like to be Roma and LGBT. I also know what it's like to be a woman, LGBT and Roma. You know, and through that we can, I suppose, categorise where the issues lie, you know, most effective to fight towards.